Hi guys, and welcome to your daily tarot reading for Friday, the 2nd of July 2021. Thanks for joining me. I'm going to use the Tarot of the Cat People for today's reading. Let's see what these cards have to say about Friday and what energy you'll be working with. So let's have a look. Right, so first card, we have the Three of Swords, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Two of Cups. Wow, that's really interesting because in this card, we see two people very much at odds with each other. They're back to back. They're not even looking at each other. Both are kind of engrossed in their own little negative worlds, conflict, anger, frustration. The Three of Swords is very much about loss and betrayal and heartbreak and really not getting what you want. And that leads to the Wheel of Fortune, which is this karmic crossroads in your life that you get to, which actually shows you what works for you and what is healing and what is loving. So you understand what you don't want, and you have this inner turnaround that leads you to find what it is you do want, or to understand what you're not going to engage with anymore, what you're going to leave behind. And that opens up space within you to bring in positive things. So if you're at odds with yourself, or if you're at odds with another person, you get to a point where you just say, do you know what, I don't want to engage with this anymore. It's too much. I've had enough. I don't want to deal with this kind of energy. I have tried my best, and I'm going to make a decision that I don't need to engage with this anymore. It's just, I've outgrown it. I want to leave this behind. I don't want to just have constant pain in my life. Now, that can appear in a number of ways. It can be a job that you dislike, or negative thoughts and beliefs that you have about yourself that cause you heartbreak and pain. It could be the way you interact with other people. It could be the location you're living in. Something snaps, and it's like, I see fundamentally in spiritual truth, I realize that there's just no connection here. We're completely at odds. It's not working, and I'm not going to try and make it work anymore. And that's really important, because when you try at something, you're putting more and more energy into it, and you can't heal because you're still feeding that thing in your life a lot of your personal energy. So when you do realize that there's just nothing to be done about it, that you actually withdraw and you kind of close yourself off in a way, and that can then start the healing process. Because you accept something as it is. You don't try and alter it or change it or influence it. So this card gives you a real realization that something in your life is the way it is. The only thing that you can do is to accept it. And it doesn't matter if you analyze it or try and make sense of it or do a lot of talking to convince the other person. You've just reached an impasse. And the best thing you can do for yourself is to turn away from it and to say, I tried. Not happening. What else is coming my way? What's next, please? And that acceptance takes you to the Wheel of Fortune. The 10 here is a crossroads. If you imagine this little leg of the 10 to be a path that you're walking on, when you come into the middle, you've got 3 directions that you can choose. You can go left, straight on, or right. So this realization allows you to say, okay, I've got other things I can focus on. And the Wheel of Fortune says that the only thing that you can rely on in life is change. And sometimes you're up and sometimes you're down, but you're never going to stay in either position forever. The wheel is always turning, and it really encourages you to look to the future and to say, what is next? This box has now been ticked. I've tried everything I can, and now I'm going to look at the other options in my life. And because this card is somewhat negative and it feels difficult, it means you're down here. And when you're down here, the only way is up, really. So we've got this kind of royal figure here, this king, holding the Wheel of Fortune, and his crown is circular as well. So he is totally aligned with this process of change, and he's not trying to hang on to anything. So the cards are saying that it's important that you are flexible and that you try and adapt to your circumstances as they come in. The best thing you can do today is to go with the flow. if you dig your heels in and if you say, I am not accepting this, I'm going to make it work if it kills me, then actually that's what you're creating. You're creating a negative situation that can make you ill, and that is just a waste of your time and energy. He benefits because he realizes that certain things exit your life at particular moments and other things then come in. And it's also important to realize that you only have so much time and energy in a given day. So if you fill it with negativity and with things that don't work, then you really don't have the time and space to bring in the good stuff. So by being adaptable and seeing what is coming your way and letting life surprise you, you may find that there are new things that you haven't looked at before that are actually much more positive and much more fulfilling than the things that you've been trying to fix so badly and desperately. So allowing the positivity to come in actually then creates the space, and the universe delivers, because the Two of Cups is a relationship that's really healing. It's willed by the divine, by source, by the universe. It's something that's meant to come into your life. So the cards are saying today that you've got a choice. You can either continue to engage with the negative stuff and to continue telling yourself a negative story about yourself or other people, or why you have to do this and why you don't have a choice, etc., etc. Or you can say, okay, certain things have happened for me. Doesn't mean I have to stay in that space and dwell on it. I can look to the future and see what's coming my way, and you'll actually be presented with something that's surprisingly positive. So the Two of Cups is like the minor arcana version of the Lovers. It's a temporary relationship that really heals you and allows you to understand something and to complete it. So by opening up to what's possible in your life, you really feel that you're encouraged and that you're not defeated and that the universe isn't working against you, but that just as bad things happen, good things can happen, and it kind of restores faith in the process of life, and it restores your faith in yourself, and that if you're willing to continue on, that things will get better, and that you don't just have to deal with negative things that keep you stuck. You have a choice. Number-wise, we've got 2 and 10 is 12, and 3 is 15. 1 and 5 is 6, and 6 is a temporary opportunity. So it's really a chance to let go of something that doesn't work and to believe your own kind of judgment and this feeling of, I have hit a wall here, I've tried everything and it's still not working, maybe I should give up. And for a lot of people, that's very triggering because you don't give up regardless. But sometimes it's like, okay, there's nothing else I can do. I've prayed on it. I've tried different things. I've talked to other people. I've researched it. I've done everything I possibly can. And that is an opportunity when you get to that space of I've got to the point of no return here. That is the temporary window that opens for you, that allows change to come into your life, that allows you to talk differently to yourself if the conflict is with you. It allows you to look at your relationships differently, to start new relationships if past ones haven't worked, new jobs, new ways of thinking, new ways of deciding, and it's really hope for the future. So you can kind of turn things around from two people being completely at odds with one another, you being at odds with yourself. And by accepting that and creating space, you can turn things around completely and either make friends with yourself or make friends with other people, new people in your life, new circumstances, new ways of being and living. So allow yourself that chance, because obviously this is much more positive than staying in this space. Have a wonderful day. If you'd like a personal reading with me, please get in touch via my website. It's gregoryscott.com. On the front page, click on book your reading to audio reading with me. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, hit subscribe, and share the video online. Have a great day, and I'll speak to you tomorrow.